Testing, testing. Okay, cool. Hey, you guys. Hold on. Hey, you guys. It's the Yoruba Goddess K.Ottick, and I'm back at you guys. And, I just wanted to come to you guys with some quick commentary, some chaotic commentary. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to speak about the Krishan Rock's nephew situation. Surviving incest for sure. Okay, I can definitely relate. Some people are like, oh, why is Krishan? Well, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to speak to you guys about Krishan and her, I guess, her family situation and the potential incest that was taking place that her nephew has been speaking on top of. Then I want to talk about Drake and Joe, what's his name? Joe Budden, whatever. And then I want to speak briefly on Mobad, and then I want to talk about some science stuff. So if you want to stick around for the science, great. If not, you can, head on out, which is why I saved it for the end for the people that are interested in that kind of stuff. Okay. But anyway, so first I want to speak on Krishan Rock's nephew and Taseki or whatever her name is, and how surviving incest is a little bit complicated. So again, Krishan Rock's nephew has spoken on it several times. Number one. Number two, people over a particular age really do not have anything to lie about. You know what I'm saying? And then it's this clout chasing, clout chasing. No one is chasing clout when it comes to your family and very deep seated rooted things that are hard to speak about. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's triggered from maybe anger or what have you. If it happened, it happened. It doesn't matter what triggered the it coming out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just has to come out. You know what I'm saying? And as a survivor of sibling incest, from an older sibling. Yeah. And then it's as though, so one thing is that older person, they're going to try to basically keep it keep making it seem like they're such a great person to kind of overcompensate for the very atrocious, dirty, nasty ass shit that they used to do. And the fact that they thought that they would have got away with it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that these same individuals will be, behind the scenes, like literally trying to bully you, wishing death upon you, even when someone else in your family is literally on life support because they're so hateful and potentially, I don't know, bipolar, I don't know, and they'll be saying that stuff about you when it's actually them. And the way that some people cope with this and knowing that they have to still be, living with these people for years and years before they can escape is to, instead of turn that, frustration, anger, and whatever, to something creative. Sometimes people lash out. Krishan is a clear example of that, and then to have to still be cordial with the person. And it's like Stockholm syndrome. And I can totally relate. And it doesn't matter, again, what caused or provoked you to speak on it. If it happened, it happened. And honestly, if the person keeps triggering you and bullying you and, you know, doing certain things, and because some people are so real that they don't want to put their family on blast, but at a point in time when it comes to certain individuals like this, yeah, you're gonna put them on blast because who knows how many people they've lied to, deceived on your name. And yeah, you might have a bit of frustration and anger, which is probably rooted from such a thing. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say nothing about it because who knows what to do when someone brings up this topic and everyone just starts to pretend like they don't hear nobody. Like, what the fuck? And with the people that are denying her or the nephew, those are the people I would never leave my children around ever in my life. Are you serious? Because God forbid something happens to their children or their cousin or their younger something or another, and they try to speak to them about it later, and they're hearing them talking down on these people. They're like, I'm never going to tell you nothing. So now those people can potentially be enduring something and they can't even talk to you guys about it because guess what? You're busy saying that people that are actually brave enough to speak on it are this or are that, because you can't accept the fact that it's some vile ass motherfuckers that you people actually like. You know what I'm saying? Because they are so great in the degenerate shit like fighting and all that twerking and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's necessarily bad, but there's a time and a place for everything. But the people that are so great at fighting and doing all the most degenerate shit, not using their actual brain for good or whatever you may call it, those are the people that you people uplift. And when you realize that, oh, they've done something fucked up, yeah, by that time you people already like them so much that you can't even imagine. That reminds me of motherfucking R. Kelly. Yes, and me, I'm the type of person I can separate the artist and the art. I absolutely can, but not when it comes to when you do something to children. And yes, Taseki or whoever commits, you know, things of this nature to children, especially. You know what I'm saying? Of course, something might have happened to them, but that does not take away from the fact that they have done this shit. And instead of trying to like make up for it or apologize, they're gonna continue deflecting and saying, "Oh no, she's crazy, he's crazy." Da, 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 da. No, motherfucker, you did some nasty ass, dirty ass, degenerate ass shit. Own up to it because that's accountability. Because guess what? You're not gonna deny these people and what they went through. Period. And that's never gonna happen. You can like it or you can't, but it happened. It happened. And ain't nobody speaking on this shit because guess what? By that time, when you're growing up in a household like that, you kind of just try to wash it over because what are you going to do? Number one, no one knows how to deal with those things, especially in a certain community like the black community. Don't nobody know how to talk about those things, especially when it's so prevalent. And then for people to deny that or to try to deny someone that's coming out to speak about it, that's how it's going to continue to stay. And it will continue to stay that way for those people that continue to deny people that are speaking out. It will happen to them and or their children if they can't understand and respect the people that are actually brave enough to speak out no matter what triggers it. I don't give a fuck if it's anger that triggered it. But cause what the fuck when you're actually a good person and you keep this shit in because you think you're trying to save these people, you're not saving them because they keep getting more and more bold. You see what I'm saying? And then they keep trying to like they'll make things look one way when it's completely a different way. They're full of that nastiness on the inside, but of course they're gonna present to the world that oh my god, no, the Bible quotes in the world, but don't even know what the motherfucking Bible is all about for real, for real. Don't even know what the fucking shit is about. But anyway, I just wanted to get that straight because I was hearing, oh, well, she said it out of anger. Fuck that. And so what the fuck? When's she supposed to say it? When she's happy go lucky? The fuck? You never know what's gonna trigger somebody to say what the fuck it really is. Because guess what? These type of motherfuckers, they'll be glazing over the actual issue. They'll be picking and poking them and bullying people in the background. And that's why Krishan probably knew this bitch is full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what the fuck you really are. You know what I'm saying? But of course, everyone's trying to get to the bag at the end of the day because we're all trying to survive. The fuck? So I just need everyone to understand that I'm a survivor of sibling incest, okay? And it was from a woman. You know what I'm saying? A girl. So don't even, and because you try to as someone that's a survivor, you try to figure out in your brain, oh my god, why did this happen? Maybe they're crazy. Let me, so you start walking on fucking eggshells with them, and then the whole time they're making it seem like you're crazy or whoever else is crazy because they don't want to own up to their bullshit when there's a track record of them bullying you and doing all sorts of things unnecessarily. So it's like, it's not that you just did that when we were younger. No, you did that and you continue poking and prodding. And then it's like, the survivor is like, what the fuck? You did some bullshit. I'm trying to forgive you because I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on in your crazy ass mind and still trying to survive my regular motherfucking life. So I understand. So it's gonna, oh, why did they seem, but they're still playing around because they're still sisters. They still have love for each other, but you did some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That is the mentality you have to get into. And if you can't get into that mentality, don't speak on the motherfucking issue, especially if you're not a woman. Shut the fuck up. How dare you? Well, she was angry. That's why she said it. And so she said when it's sparkling rainbows outside. What the fuck? You can't talk or try to control how people voice what has happened to them. The fuck? Especially if you claim that you've gone through it your damn self. You shut the fuck up and let people express their trauma, emotions, and things of that nature as they see fit. Especially if it's between their family members. What the fuck? Anyways, that's what I had to say about that real quick because I don't want to go into that too deep, but I understand because I've gone through this similar actual shit. Not oh my mama boyfriend or no. Family shit. So if you haven't gone through the actual factual family blood shit trying to touch on you, and then even worse shit, grooming you and actually going down on you or whatever the case may be that they did because they can't help themselves because they so damn nasty. But you a badass motherfucker because you know what I'm saying? it took it took for a nasty motherfucker for you to realize, damn, I must have been that bitch from long ago, and you saw that shit and you was envious from way when. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they can get away with that shit, that nasty shit. No, and it needs to stop. And people need to speak up about it and start pointing those motherfuckers out and say, be careful around your kids with them. No matter how nice they present to look. The fuck? I'm not letting that shit get past me. Y'all are stupid if you do. That's your business. Them your kids, and that's your business, not mine. Fuck around to find out, not me. Period. Next, I want to talk about Drake and Joe. Both of them be fucking up. Number one, because they both means. Joe, I have written about him in my Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center book. He has, I think, admitted to stealthing women, which means taking a condom off while in the middle of a sexual act. To me, that's assault. So I don't really have any respect for him. I don't care how much wisdom he thinks he has because he has a motherfucking podcast and can talk about some shit because some stupid men follow his dumb ass because he had a decent, hit one or two times or whatever. So whatever. And he doesn't even like come from the point of view of respecting women and no. He comes from degeneracy. Period. Period. So I don't agree with him. I don't agree with anyone about anything 100%. But again, maturity is being able to point out something good in even the worst situation. I'll just state that just as a blanket. Drake, he's done great for himself. He's achieved many things. He's definitely one of the best when it comes to this rap game. You know what I'm saying? He came up under Lil Wayne and period. And then of course Nicki Minaj, they was all part of the same group, so they doing the damn thing. Period. So Joe has nothing to say, and just because maybe this sparked because Joe didn't like Drake's album. That's a whole nother topic. Drake's album, that's a whole nother topic. But when it comes to what Drake said, Drake put motherfucking Joe in his place. I was so proud. So proud. Even though it's like two men that aren't perfect, like none of us are going at it. You know what I'm saying? But Drake cleared the motherfucking room and wiped that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Wiped that trash of a Joe Button out the water. Period. And he did what needed to be done. Period. Stop speaking on people that they have way surpassed you, okay? If you don't like it, you don't like it. But when it starts to get to that venom, you're talking about Kai Sanat. Don't leave. Talking about leave the young kids alone. Leave Kai Sanat's name out your mouth. He's a young kid, Joe Budden. What the fuck? Drake is doing what our artist does, which you wouldn't know much about. Okay, motherfucker. Okay, that's making sure that your art is reaching as many ears as possible. And as long as Drake is not going below 18, and that's a whole nother topic right there. Like being friends with people under 18, Drake, that's a whole nother topic. Okay. But as long as you're not, you know what I'm saying, violating, and I haven't heard any rumors about that, or I haven't read anything about that. So for now, Drake, the verdict is out, but you're on alert. Period. We don't play with no kids over here. Next is, but for real. So, but yeah, Drake cleared Joe Budden's whack ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, how about you just try positivity? And if you don't like something, how about you just say it wasn't your cup of tea and keep it moving? You know what I'm saying? I know you be sipping the tea. So just say, it wasn't my cup of tea and keep it moving, Joe Budden. Fucking stealther. Like, when I had heard that podcast of his, or I don't listen to it, but the snippet of it saying, "Oh yeah, sometimes that he's done it before, or more than once, or whatever the case may be." Oh nah, oh nah, you're putting women's lives in danger either by pregnancy, disease, whatever the case may be. Period. The fuck, and he's a past drug user, like needles and stuff. Motherfucker. See, you see what I'm saying? Let me go ahead. Mo Bad, R.I.P. and justice for Mo Bad. I just want to just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? People think that, oh, a story is gonna go. No. Justice for Mo Bad. I'm glad they're like, you know what I'm saying, Nigerian law is surprising the crap out of me for them to have actually, been taking the steps that they've been taking. So I'm not gonna speak too much on it because everything is still unfolding. And then science. I wanted to talk about this briefly, but I might save it for the next one. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah. But I hope you all have enjoyed my brief commentary, and until the next one. All right, you guys. Bye.